Hello, Aquarius. I hope you're all doing well. This is your love reading for September 2020. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and it's not going to resonate with everyone. So just let your intuition guide you to anything that feels meaningful for you. You could also check out the other signs that make up your chart. Sometimes those readings contain additional messages. Thank you all so much for your awesome support. If this resonates, please feel free to like and subscribe. So we're going to start by just seeing what the main message is for you regarding love, Aquarius. And we're getting acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. All right, so let's see what this acceptance is about for you, Aquarius. We're getting the Knight of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Hermit. So we have acceptance is the main message. You need to accept something. You need to learn to accept the things you cannot change. This is about your truth and clarity, Aquarius. This is about, this is your energy here with this Knight of Swords. This is about you getting very clear, logical, rational, reasonable, accepting the truth of a situation here, and taking this truth and actually putting it into action to create something. You've shined a light on the situation here when it comes to this truth, when it comes to accepting something. It feels to me like this is the energy of, you've gone inside, and shined light on this acceptance that there are things that you cannot change. And you either need to accept them or move away from them. If this is in regards to something about a love connection that you don't really care for, maybe possibly wanting to change another person. This is you actually, you've done a little bit of soul searching, shined light on the truth of the situation, and deciding to accept it. Accepting what you cannot change, but you are ready here with this Three of Pentacles. You're ready. This is your truth, your clarity here, and you're ready to start creating something here. So let's get a card for the Knight of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Hermit. And we're getting the Six of Cups. This acceptance actually brings a lot of loving balance to your life, Aquarius. This is about equal reciprocity, equal balance, equal give and take. And this, for some, sometimes this can be about somebody from your past, a reunion of sorts. So take that however it resonates. But for me, it's just feeling like an energy that you shining light on this acceptance energy and actually accepting things that you cannot change is actually bringing a lot of balance to your love life, a lot of equal give and take here, because you're learning to accept the things you cannot change. This is your energy here, taking action with this truth that you need to accept the things you cannot change, or you just need to move on. But you are ready to create something, connect with somebody you're connected with here. We do have Virgo energy with the Hermit, but let's get a card for this row. We're getting let go of control issues. Wow. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So we have acceptance, learning to accept the things you cannot change, letting go of control issues. If you want equal balance in a love situation, you need to let go of your control issues. You need to let things unfold naturally. You need to accept things you cannot change. It just feels very clear, very simple. If you want to co-create with another person, you're going to have to let go of your control issues. You're going to have to accept things you cannot change. Like I said, if this acceptance is unacceptable, then you need to move on here. That's the truth and clarity. That could be what comes to light regarding this situation. For others of you, it's just about not trying to control another person, not trying to control a situation. And if you're going to stay in a situation, you need to accept the things that you cannot change. So let's get some more cards here for you, Aquarius. And we're getting Strength and the King of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So, you know, sometimes this Strength card can be associated with control. But this just feels to me like you're moving from the Knight of Swords to the King of Swords. You're maturing into this King of Swords energy. This is being very powerful in your truth and clarity. This is you having the strength to allow this acceptance energy to come in, having the strength to learn to accept the things you cannot change. For some of you, this is Leo energy that's coming in, but you are graduating here to the King of Swords. So shining a light on a situation, letting go of your control issues is actually going to allow you to mature into this King of Swords energy, which is, you know, this is about using your authority. This is about your power, your logic, your reason. You know, you're communicating truths, you're accepting the truths here with this King of Swords energy. And, you know, you're just, you're putting a plan, you know, to work through this problem of maybe control issues and maybe of acceptance. And when you get to this King of Swords energy, there's happiness here. This Ten of Pentacles, this is happiness in your physical world. You know, this is a 10. This is successful happiness that's coming in. So let's get a card for Strength, the King of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. And we're getting the Tower. So it feels to me like this, you can have an epiphany. This can change your life. This learning to let go of your control issues, learning to go with the flow and allow things to unfold, learning to accept things that you cannot change can create a major epiphany in your life. It can change your world here with this Ten of Pentacles. It can change the level of your happiness in regards to a love situation. It's very powerful energy. It's like I said, it's just a life-changing epiphany here with the Tower. Things can change for the better. Your happiness, it feels to me like you don't know this happiness. You haven't experienced this happiness. And the way that you get to this happiness energy is by letting go of control issues, learning to accept the things you cannot change, and having the strength to mature from this Knight of Swords to this King of Swords, being very powerful in this truth, in this clarity, that you're ready to accept the things you cannot change and letting go of your control issues. You know, you can have equal reciprocity, a lot of loving energy that's very balanced here. So let's get a card for this row. And we're getting You Deserve Love. You are lovable. So maybe sometimes you feel like you need to, you know, control a situation or change somebody because you might feel a little bit unworthy. But this just feels like a message from the universe that you deserve love, Aquarius, and you are lovable. This isn't about accepting less. This isn't about settling for less. But this is about being able to know what you can change and know what's out of your control. You know, what you don't have the power to change, what you don't have the power to control. And the universe is just kind of saying, and by the way, Aquarius, you deserve love and you are very lovable. So just know that, you know, you trying to control and this acceptance energy has nothing to do with your worthiness. You are very worthy here, Aquarius. So very, you know, just very nice energy here. So let's see what the best advice is for Aquarius. And we're getting heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So very simple, very straightforward. If you're in a connection, you need to have these heart-to-heart conversations, maybe about what you're, you know, what you're now willing to accept, that you're willing to let go of your control issues. These heart-to-heart conversations, this honesty is going to bring you to this equal reciprocity, equal give and take in your love situation, and having the strength to get into this King of Swords energy in this truth and clarity. We have truth and clarity here, very powerful. in your truth and clarity with this King of Swords. And we have a card about honestly discussing your feelings with each other. So for some of you, what you're trying to control is your honesty, being honest with your emotions. Um, and for others of you, this is about your honesty when it comes to accepting things that you cannot change. But we do have a major epiphany coming in. So for some of you, we do have some Virgo energy. We have some Leo energy here. But if this is, this is just about you doing the soul searching, shining light on your truth, this truth that you need to accept the things you cannot change. With this soul searching, you're learning that you cannot, what you can and cannot change, what you have control over. But we have this very nice message from the universe telling you, Aquarius, that you deserve love and you are lovable. You have happiness available to you in your world. You have the strength to get there, to let go of the control issues and learn to accept the things you cannot change. You can become very powerful and have a lot of happiness come in and a major life-changing epiphany right here. And so we have the advice for you, Aquarius, and take this however it resonates. It feels to me like this is for anyone, whether you're in connection or not in connection. That this acceptance and this letting go is the same, whether you're in connection or just waiting for your, some type of loved connection to come in. This is your soul growth here. And so, but the best advice for all of you is to have these heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And for those of you that are not in a connection, this is being honest with yourself, honestly getting honest with your feelings, getting in touch with your feelings, and having the strength to do this soul searching to get in touch with your feelings here. So just remember, Aquarius, acceptance, that you're learning to accept the things you cannot change, but you deserve love and you are lovable. So very nice. I hope this was helpful, Aquarius. And until next time, I'm wishing you lots of love and many blessings.